thanks so much for joining me. Today we're talking all about the CHANTECAILLE sale. The description box will contain all of the information, including the promo code and the dates to shop. CHANTECAILLE is one of my favorite brands, both skincare and makeup. I use their skincare most consistently. I am 53 years old if you are new to this channel. If you're not new, then you know how old I am and you know how much I love CHANTECAILLE. And thanks to your support, I've had a chance to try most of their products. And because I've had a chance to try so many of their products, I know how many there are. So hopefully I can help distinguish between categories and also products within the same area, say cheek colors, to help decide. So starting with skincare, because I've been using their skincare for years. They have a new cleanser. This is the Rose Makeup Remover, and it's like a liquidy consistency. Actually, I'm gonna put two images up here. There's also the Rose de May Cleansing Balm, and I've since run out of that one. This one, as you can see, is more liquidy. I'm going to be using it to help remove swatches today, so you'll be able to see how powerful it is. Just add this to a cleansing pad, then apply it to the eye area first and then the rest of the face, and then follow up with cleanser. It's really effective. So I've done this in a demo recently where I removed my eye makeup, and it really did a great job of eliminating especially the mascara. The cleansing balm is very luxurious. It feels a lot like a moisturizer. It has an ability to exfoliate very gently and also leaves it really hydrated. So if you're looking for a very luxurious kind of experience, the Rose de May Cleansing Balm is lovely. But if you want something that's more fast and effective, then I would go with this one. So think of this as a buy this, not that kind of video. Then for the masks, we've got two of my favorites here, and hopefully I can help you decide between these two. So this is the Biolifting Mask Plus, and this one here is the Gold Recovery Mask. And I love both of them, but there's one that I love more than the other one. So I'll talk about this first. This one has tensing agents to it. It has a lifting effect as well. You can feel it acting on the skin. This is the 24 karat gold recovery mask, and this does exactly what it says. It helps the skin recover. I especially take this when I travel on long flights, like long haul flights especially. I'll put this on during the flight. I will also use it when I arrive, and I'll use it when I come home because my skin gets really out of sorts during a flight, but this is my favorite one. This one has 24 karat gold. It has soothing properties. It relieves dry skin, stressed skin, which is exactly what I use this for. This is the most used for me, this gold mask. So if I was going to choose one, it would be the gold mask. The Biolifting mask feels like a moisturizer, and then this one feels more like a balm, the gold recovery mask. Oh yes, I meant to say, we're going to be comparing the Biolifting line to the gold line because I think those are the two that I have the most experience with, and they serve different purposes. So the Biolifting line really focuses on firmness, smoothing, hydration. It really goes after that suppleness in the skin. That one's really great for drier skin types. So starting with the Biolifting Serum Plus. This claims to smooth horizontal and vertical lines, moisturize, lift, and firm. And this also claims to improve the appearance of age spots. And if you look at the texture, it's very viscous. So you can definitely feel this on the skin. It's got a dropper like this. You can see right there the texture. This is the 24 karat gold serum intense. This has gold pentapeptide, which claims to decrease wrinkles, and it has botanical sugars in it, which help to brighten skin. This is more fluid. You can see right there, this is the Biolifting serum, and here is the gold serum. In terms of buy this, not that, if you are interested in lifting and tightening, then I would go with the Biolifting Serum Plus. If you're looking for more brightening in your serum, then I would go with this one. So I would choose this because one of my priorities really is brightening the skin and evening out the skin tone. Lifting is really nice. Like I really love the Biolifting Serum Plus, but for me, my priority really is to even out the skin tone. So it really comes down to needs, and for me, it's the evening of the skin tone, the brightening of the skin tone. It would be the 24 karat gold serum intense. Okay, so for eyes, there are a couple of choices. The Biolifting Repair Concentrate, and I have actually run out of that. It's in a little silver container. I'll put it right here. And then also the 24 karat gold energizing eye cream. I'll put the image here for this one as well. The Repair Concentrate over here, you can apply that in any area where you want to really smooth out wrinkles. It claims to smooth lines. And then this one is again, the Gold Energizing Eye Cream. And so this is more specific to the eye area. This targets fine lines, wrinkles, and puffiness. In tandem, I use this one, a Gold Energizing Eye Serum as well. This one right here, it's got a nice cooling applicator on it. And this is also a lovely texture. You can see the applicator there. There's also an applicator for this eye cream. It looks like this. And here's the texture. It's really lovely. So I applied that today before my makeup. If I had both of them, I would use the Repair Concentrate for the day and then use this at night, the Gold Energizing Eye Cream. But if I just had one, I would go with the Gold Energizing Eye Cream. Okay, I'm taking little breaks in between here because it gets so hot. So I turn off the camera, turn the air conditioning on, and then come back. I also ran the Dyson through my bangs really quickly because they're falling because of the heat and the humidity. So if you, like me, love the gold line but still want some lifting, another option is this tool right here. So this was out of stock for a long time. I believe it's back in stock. This is a Biolifting plus massage tool, and there is a solar panel here because there is a low level microcurrent. So make sure to read about this before you purchase it in case you were considering it. So these move, they're not static. So when it rolls over the face, you can really feel it rolling on the face versus dragging on the face. This claims to promote a fresh, lifted look, and it does recommend to do this after moisturizer. So you'll see this in the Get Ready With Me, if I didn't mention that yet. There will be a Get Ready With Me where I try these products on side by side, including skincare, and then I'll show you how I use this, but really it's in upward motions. It's really refreshing feeling. It's nice and cool as well. So in case you wanted a lifting effect, but also love the gold line, this might be a nice way to incorporate that lifted effect. Biolifting Cream Plus, and then we have the 24 karat gold Cream Intense. And this one is the newer one over here, the gold one. And this one has been a favorite for many years. Starting with this, the Biolifting Cream Plus, it claims to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And this provides a lot of hydration. And there's a tripeptide in here that addresses the tone of the skin, so making it look more toned. This is what it looks like. I'll show you a little texture swatch here. Now, this is my mom's very favorite cream, and she has tried other creams. She likes to get this on sale, so she'll stock up, but in case she runs out, she'll try a different cream by a different company and does not love it. So she's always wanting to know when a sale is. So make sure to stock up if you love this as well. Great for dry skin types because it's really hydrating and she really likes her skin to be moisturized. That's why I think she loves this so much. This is a 24 karat gold cream intense. This one moisturizes, firms, addresses luminosity. And the gold cream is suited more towards dry and normal skin types, and mine's combo. So here are the textures. You've got here the Biolifting Cream Plus Gold Cream Intense. So this one is creamy and so is this one. I mean, they're both really nice and hydrating. Biolifting Cream Plus if you want the lifting effect and a lot of hydration, or purchase the 24 karat gold cream intense if you are looking for both moisture firming and also some luminosity. And so for me, I choose this just because I go after that luminous skin tone. I look for a more even skin tone. That's really my focus. So because I have had the chance to try out so many products, I use the Biolifting line really during the day, and then I use the gold line at night. But if there was only one I could choose, I would choose the gold line. I feel like this falls under skincare as well. I have here the lip potion and I also have the lip balm. So they're both really lovely, but I use them for different purposes and they do have differences. So the main difference that I noticed is in terms of the texture. This is more like a balm. This potion is more like a balm. I'll use this for overnight conditioning as well as when I'm preparing to do a video. I'll apply this at the beginning if I remember. And by the time I get to lip product application, my lips are nice and hydrated. This one has a glossier, more lightweight kind of consistency to it, but also very lovely. So I would choose this if you were looking for more conditioning. This is the potion, and I would choose this one. This is the lip balm if you're looking for something that you can apply on the go. So if I had to choose one, because I have so many lip balm products that I use on the go, I would choose this because I have very few lip conditioning products that I really love. So I would go with the lip potion. And if you want something you apply more frequently throughout the day, I would go with the lip balm. Here's the lip potion and the lip balm. I don't know how easy that is to see, but you can see the difference in the textures there. And I do have to say, I know Chantecaille better than any other brand that I've used. I think Chanel comes in next, but I know more about their makeup than their skincare. But with Chantecaille, I know a lot about both their skincare and their makeup. We're at kind of a point where it's makeup skincare hybrid products. So we have these. These are the Sheer Glow products. We have 3 here. And so if you're trying to decide on which one, it really comes down to tone. So I love these for a no makeup look. It's a lovely filter on the face. They dry down beautifully. Just looks like your skin, but more beautiful. So again, we've got the Rose Glow Face Tint. I'll put all the little product images here as well so you can see. The Sheer Glow Gold Face Tint, and then the Sheer Glow Bronze Face Tint. I use this rose version for when I want a cooler base. I'm warm with neutral tones. I'm not only warm toned, I do have neutral tones in my skin. So I kind of can float between all of these different undertones. Then we've got here the gold version, which is warmer. And then we have here the bronze face tint, which is bronzier. Rose here, the gold and the bronze. And you can see how different they are. And when I do the try on, I have these two side by side, the rose and the gold. And then I use the bronze as a bronzer. But I also use the bronze as a foundation when I get very tan. Like right now I'm very tan from vacation. Like this color, if my face was this color, I would be using the bronze color. I have on, I'll tell you in a moment what I have on for base products, but I show you this as a base product in the Get Ready With Me side by side, and then we go in with concealer so you can see what that would look like if you want to do a very natural look. I love this product. It's one of the things that I think is really versatile. It can be used under makeup as a primer. So I do have it under makeup. It can be used as the base product if you just want a really pretty glow, a very natural look. And it can be added on top. I used it as a highlighter, the gold, today down the bridge of my nose. So it's one of the most versatile products they offer. So if you would like a very natural look, I think this might be ideal. For me, what would I choose out of all three of these? If I could only choose one, I would probably choose the gold just because I like that warmer tone to my skin. It's really hard to choose because I do use all of them. I think it comes down to undertone. For the base products, okay, I've not tried the updated Future Skin gel, so I can't answer questions about that as well as I can talk about these two. So I've got the Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer, and I also have the Future Skin Cushion product on. I have the Tinted Moisturizer, this Just Skin, on this side. I have Wheat on right now, and over here I have on Wheat in the cushion. So you can see the finish looks slightly different, but I think what might be throwing this off a little bit in terms of the glow is that I have a different cheek product on each face. Now that I think about it, I probably should have flipped the cheek products because this has a more glowy finish, this Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer. And I have two shades I can show you. So this is Tan and this is Wheat. So I have Wheat on, and it is warmer than my natural skin tone. You'll see that in the Get Ready With Me. It does match my neck better than my actual face. This is what the packaging looks like. You can tell it's updated because of the wavy lines. It used to be straight lines. So SPF 15, it's moisturizing, smoothing. It's a skincare makeup hybrid. It's got a fresh and dewy finish to it. And this does have a blurring effect to it as well. And in this case, I applied it over, oh, did I not talk about? The Camouflage Stylo is what I applied for my concealer. And I applied that on my dark spots right after these products. I put this and then Camouflage Stylo on top. So I've got Camouflage Stylo on under my eyes as well as my dark spots. This is the Camouflage Stylo. I have this one in 4C. It went under my eyes as well as on my dark spots. And I did that after the rose glow and the gold glow. Yes, the rose and the gold face tints. And then I went in with this is 4C, and then I put these on top. So I didn't apply concealer on top of the tinted moisturizer. As for the Future Skin Cushion, this is the one I will go for if I need perfected skin. It's got more of a satiny finish as opposed to a dewier finish. This is what it looks like. This is Wheat. And I have a couple of shades here to show you. So we've got the Cushion Foundation here in Nude and Wheat. You can see the difference there. Nude and Wheat in the cushion, and then that's 4C. So it is more lightweight over here with a cushion foundation. And I have to say the cushion foundation also adapts really nicely. So if you look at the cushion foundation, there are not very many shades. However, the range that they can adapt to is quite wide. So I can use Nude, it looks really light, but in the winter, and I use Wheat now. I like the flexibility of this product because it does mesh really nicely with the skin once it's on. Takes a moment, but somehow it just finds your skin tone and makes it look really, really nice. What would I choose? This one is hard because I love base products, but I love a more lightweight base because I don't like to feel foundation. Not that this is really heavy, it's not heavy at all. This is quite lightweight, but if you want something super lightweight and the flexibility to become really a perfecting product, then I would go with the cushion because this is the one that is made as my favorite foundation of the year, and I rely on it for more important occasions, like I have an event to go to, I'm taking this with me because I know it's going to be a long day. I need it to look lovely for a very long time, so I will wear this foundation when I need that to happen. And I need less product to get a perfected look, so I really like that. So the only powder that I've got that I use all the time from Chantecaille is the Perfect Blur powder. So I'm actually going to apply a little of that now because it's very hot, and I just applied it here. So actually you'll be able to see how it takes down a little bit of that glow, and I just apply it right in the center. So the exterior I like a little bit more glowy looking, and plus it's not as oily on the exterior as it is on the interior of my face. But this is the Perfect Blur powder in the shade Light Medium. Completely makes sense why I love this powder so much, because it has technology in there that I love in foundations as well. So my favorite foundations have a similar composition. It has optically correcting pearls and blurring spheres, and I love that. I love whenever there's a powder product or a powder element that has that blurring ability, and it does come down to some kind of blurring spherical particle in there, and that's why I love this so much. I do want to mention the eyeliners. I do love their eyeliners, but there were two in particular I wanted to highlight. So these are my favorite colors. Well, actually you can see, because they are the shortest ones, how much I use them. So I've got Earth here. It's very lovely, just brown eyeliner. It's not too harsh because it's not a black liner. It's a little bit softer. And then I have here Black Forest. I wanted to call this out because it's one of the more unusual colors I've seen in eyeliners. So this here you can see is Black Forest. It's a beautiful mossy green. There's a lot of blue in there. And then this is Earth. Really pretty as well. A little bit more blue in there. There's almost a teal shade in there, and then you can just see the softness of that brown. I'm going to use this. I'll show you how nicely this removes makeup. We'll use a little bit of a cloth here, and then I'm going to apply this, and let's just, you can see how easily it just removes any makeup. Yeah, it does such a nice job. Really quick too. No more eyeliner. Of course, it wouldn't be a Chantecaille video if I didn't talk about the Faux Longest Lash Mascara. They have two mascaras. So there's the Faux Mascara, I'll put an image here, and the Faux Longest Lash Mascara. And the main difference here is that the Faux Longest Lash Mascara on this side with the wavy lines has the peptides in there. They claim the peptides help enhance the appearance of your lashes in terms of length, volume, thickness, all of those great things. So this one has the peptides. So the Faux Mascara, which I have used before as well, doesn't have the peptides, but delivers nice volume as well. Once the mascara is applied, you'll see that lovely volume, length, all of those things really quickly, and never clumps or flakes on me. This is one of those products that has made an appearance in almost every video, unless I'm testing out a new mascara. So for me, I love that this has the peptides in there. Anything I can do to help my lashes look fuller, thicker, I will do that. So that's why I prefer the one with the peptides. But so think about your needs with mascara, but both of them do deliver beautiful appearance once applied to the lashes. Moving on to eyeshadows, some of the easiest one and done products that they have. We've got Luminescent Eye Shades over here. There are several shades. They have different levels of shimmer to them, so just be aware. Let me know if you would like swatches. I think I have videos of swatches from the past. Actually, let me see if I can put all of the videos below from the Chantecaille sales. And they support wildlife conservation depending on the type of shadow you have. So they've got elephant, there's Mustang here. We also have the Mermaid eyeshadows. So these are some of the easiest shadows to use. I actually have one luminescent eye shade over here and then also a Mermaid Eye over here. If you want something that's a little bit more elevated in terms of something shimmery, then I would go with Luminescent Eye Shades because they do have shimmer to them. This again is Mustang, and I'll swatch this for you. Another one that I love is Elephant. So here are a couple of my favorites. We've got Mustang here. It's like a cinnamon shade, and then Elephant. Mermaid Eye shades here. And these are really lovely, kind of more of a creamy texture. They remind me of Next Generation eyeshadows in that there's a creamy element. I have here Sylvie on this eye, and I'll swatch some, of course. So we've got Sylvie, which is very natural, and it's very even because of that creaminess. So this here is Sylvie, and then this is Olivia, a cooler shade. depending on your level or what the occasion is for, or your level of comfort with shimmer versus no shimmer. If you like shimmery shadows, I would go with the Luminescent Eye Shades. I think it says it in its name. If you want something very subtle and almost like a no makeup look, just evening out the tone of the lids and just getting a very slight glow on there, I would go with the Mermaid Eye Mattes. And specifically Sylvie is the one that I would go with if you were my coloring. Currently, and this will change over time, but currently I am really enjoying the no makeup look in terms of actually using hybrid products versus pure foundations, although I do love this foundation. I also love these glow products quite a bit on the more daily. For me, the Mermaid Eye Matte and Sylvie would be the one that I would pick. We also have blushes. I have here the more traditional Cheek product, the Philanthropy, which is more of a traditional powder. And then we have here the Cheek Gelées, which have a little bit of glow to them. I love these. I've loved them since I started using them many years ago. And a couple of the shades that I love the most, and I have this on purpose because it looks like it's not deep enough for my skin tone, but I did want to show you that it really is, even though when I swatch it, it's going to look really light. It's such a pretty color. And if you want something subtle, then it works on medium skin tones. And then the other one that I love is Sea Turtle. This is Butterfly, and then this is Sea Turtle. So these are two of my favorites. And then we've got Cheek Gelées. These are glowy, 3 of the new ones here. Here's the packaging for the Cheek Gelées. Got Euphoric, Delight, and Thrill. So I have these two, Euphoric and Delight, on my cheeks today. So because I have hyperpigmentation and I'm concealing all the time and I get concerned about lifting off concealer, the one that I would choose is the powder version, because once that's on, it helps actually set my makeup as well and helps blur any discoloration. So if you want to see more of the skin through, I would go with these Cheek Gelées. They're a little bit more translucent. You want a really natural look. But if you want something that's going to help with discoloration, these are lovely just because they are more of a powder product. And I use it to help set as well. The Butterfly, and here's the Sea Turtle. So personally, I would choose these Philanthropy blushes. Especially I'm loving more natural looks. So the 2 lip products we'll be talking about are the more natural looking. So we've got the lip glosses, and then we have here the lip cheeks. So Glimmer is on top there and Gleam is on the bottom. Love is one that they've had for a while, so that's Love. And then this is Glimmer and this is Gleam. So depending on the level of glow that you want, you might want Love if you don't want so much of a glow. And then Glimmer and Gleam, they have a little bit different tone to them. So lip cheeks are one of my favorite formulas because they're very hydrating and they're a bit translucent as well. So a little bit of lip color shows through, and you'll see on the finish here how glowy they can be. I know there were probably questions about Bourbon Rose and Tea Rose. So this is Bourbon Rose and this is Tea Rose. So Tea Rose is a bit cooler. Bourbon Rose, Tea Rose. And Bourbon Rose is the one I'll pull for because my lip tone is actually quite cool. And because my coloring is warmer neutral, I'm trying to warm up my lip color most of the time, but I wanted to show you this one as well because I think I had a question about this one. This one's Amour. See, it's got a lot of cool tones in it. Amour is right there. Between the glosses and the lip cheeks, I prefer the lip cheeks because they are more of like a tinted balm to me. They still have more color though than a lip balm, but they're not quite a lipstick. And they also provide substantial hydration for me, so that's why I love the lip cheeks. If you love gloss, their glosses are really beautiful. And Chantecaille is known for their fragrances. So I have a couple that are very different. So if you like florals and you like rose, or even if you don't love rose, Darby Rose is beautiful. It smells like a rose from the garden. And one of the things I think they did really well was capture that very fresh rose scent. It has a green element, so the smell of the stem and the leaves is also in there, which is why I think it really smells a lot like a fresh rose. So this is an option if you really like florals. And if you don't love florals, this is a nice option. This is Vetyver. So Vetyver has more of a citrus scent. It's got bergamot notes, it has citron, and then there's a little bit of pepper, like a snappiness to it. And then it also has nutmeg. So if you're looking for something that's not floral, then I would go with Vetyver. And then remember, there are sets that are available that I think are really great savings. So 3 of the sets that really stood out to me. One is the Rose Harvest Duo. It's got Darby Rose and the Rose de May Lip Balm. The Rose Icons set. So I didn't talk about this, but the rose water, I use this in the Get Ready With Me. The Rose de May Rose Water, this is really one of their iconic products. So this is harvested a couple weeks in the month of May, thus Rose de May, and it's distilled rose petals. So this isn't just a rose scented water, it's much more than that. So it comes with this and the lip potion. So the lip potion that I talked about earlier, I've got to look at the sizing there. Might be smaller than this. And then a lip potion as well. The Eye Essentials Trio I think is a really lovely one if you wanted to get into a few of their eye products at once. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to highlight Mustang for you, because it comes with Mustang. It comes with Earth, one of the eyeliners. Earth, and then it also comes with a Faux Seal Longest Lash Mascara. That really includes some of my favorites from Chantecaille, so if you wanted to pick up anything with color for makeup, then I would look at that set. Again, it's the Eye Essential Trio. I hope that helped to narrow your options in terms of looking at the sale, trying to figure out what would work best for you. So do let me know if you have questions. I have 3 drawers full of Chantecaille products. I have some of the eye palettes, so let me know if you want to see something swatched or ask what I think of them. I didn't include them here because they are typically limited edition, so I was trying to include things that were more permanent. And then skincare, again, I love their skincare. I think skincare is the base for all makeup, so starting with a great canvas takes some time, takes some investment, but then I think makeup looks much better when the canvas is really well taken care of. And I really trust Chantecaille products with my skin. I've been using them for years and again have had the opportunity to try so many of the products. I hope my experience was helpful for you. So again, let me know if you have questions about any of the skincare. I will try to help answer those. Oh, and I do want to mention, this is not sponsored by Chantecaille. They have sent me several things, but this video is not a paid for advertisement or anything like that. I just wanted to let you know how much I love their products and my experience with them. So do let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. But that is it for today's video. So please take care of each other, stay well if you enjoyed this video. If you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.